Here from Gym Tier. Welcome to this legs, bums and tums training session. Okay, today we're looking at glutes, so everything that's going to be working on hip extension back up the back. Okay, so everything around the gluteal side, big workout. Okay, so grab yourself a pint of water, take a sip, take a lip, around the lips. Cheers. Okie dokie. Let's find a space. Nice. From there, checking one way, checking the other. Make sure you've got plenty of room. Checking above your head, make sure your hands aren't going to go any lower, fitting stand. Okay, so from here, just scratching down, and from there, take a little jog on the squat. Let's get our feet just a fist gap apart. Shake your arms out, and just let yourself go all nice and floppy. Let your hips just roll out. Let your pelvis just get loose. From here, I'm just going to punch these arms up into our bicep curls. We're going to lift our chest up nice and high, our shoulders back into position. Looking good. From there, planting our feet, we're going to roll across the body. Arms up at chest height, swinging, rotating round. Nice. From there, stretching the corner, reach and lift. Big push up, nice and high. From here, twist up to central. Every time, launching the arms back behind you. 5 more here. 4 more. 3 here. And 2. Let's work. Heel digs. Hips drive forward, shoulders back, chest lifted. Keep it working up here. Nice. From here, knee flexes. So we're going to take our knee lift up over our hip height. And we're trying to flex our knees to go at angle of our knees so our heels are coming back and towards our bottom. Looking good. From here, stretch and pull now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, standing on the right leg. Take a left leg lateral kick out to the side. Lift your chest up nice and high. A little bit of a lift here in the pelvis as well. So you're pulling that pelvis up towards that 12th rib. Give a little bit of connectivity here. Keep your glutes nicely engaged. Now, the feet are coming back side by side here. Also, the feet are staying nice and parallel to each other. So you can see I'm actually turning my left foot inwards to stay parallel with the right foot. Change leg. You're going to hitch the hip first. Excuse me. And then take that lateral kick out nice and wide. You can see the zip of my jumper is staying nice and parallel to the wall beside me. So we're trying to lean into that and making the side of our hips, top part in here, working really hard. Probably if we give a little bit of a tilt into it now, you'll feel your obliques are going to start working into it. And that quadriceps laborum as well. So keep hitching the hip up and kicking that leg out wide. 2 more. Good work. 1 more. And release. Shaking it out. Let's go straight leg raise. So you might need the wall beside you. And we're going to just lift the leg up as straight as we can, keeping the inside portion of the foot nice and parallel to the wall beside it. Again, hips driven forward. And once you've got the balance, hold it here. Hips drive forward, glutes engaged, shoulders back, chest lifted. We're going to work 5 more here. 4 more here. 3 more. And 2. And release. Shaking it. 1 more if you missed it like me. Here we go. Change leg. Right leg kick up. And again, keeping your feet just that fist gap apart. Pelvis driven forward, chest lifts up nice and high. Shoulders retract back into position. Try and lift that leg as far as we can. You might feel a bit of a tug in the back of the leg. Again, tighten the glutes. Nice and strong. 3 more. Really good work here for the hip flexors, the opposing muscles to our glutes. So we're working hard here. 1 more. And release. Shake it out. Go into side bends for me. So you're going to reach down to the right side. Keep your left hand on top of your hip. Reach down laterally to the side of that knee. Now, imagine you're in your toaster. There can be a nice straight line through the body. So we're not hunching forwards. or overextending, we're staying nice and straight and leaning to the side. Really make the muscles do the job. Keep moving. Looking good. Now, as you come up, we want to lift and we're going to go to the side, and then we're going to slowly drop down again. So we're going to control all the way up and over, and control all the way back down. Keep working, feeling the obliques move, taking the load, pulling the body back up again. 4 more here. Keep working it. Strong reaches, strong pull back up. 2 to go. Come on, let's go. Nice strength. 1 to go. And change side. And again, we're trying to get as much curvature to the side and much lift and rounding as possible. Again, we're keeping that straight arm position. We're avoiding the hunch or the hyperextension. We're keeping that movement strong here. Big toe, little toe, down to the floor. Good work. 4 more here. Good work. 3 more. 2 more. Now we're going to offset it. Shake it out, roll the hips, have a walk around. Okay, so we're going to stand, feet fist gap apart again. Come up nice and forward with the pelvis. Lift up the right foot. You're going to tilt. You'll feel everything on the lateral side of the body. You're going to fire your glutes as tight as you can. Then you're going to reach down to the leg that's off the floor. Keep your balance. Tilt. Chest lift. Lateral to the other side. Looking good. If you need to tap this foot onto the floor to get your balance, do so. We're trying to keep that foot hovering. And the other thing is, I'm looking at Zoom, it's hard. It really is hard. You've got to try and reach. And remember, we're trying to keep in that nice toaster as we're leaning to the side and pulling back up. And if you're feeling yourself falling backwards or forwards, just think that big foot, big toe to little toe, and the heel need to make a tripod. So make that tripod. And if you're still falling off, really think about which toe comes off the floor first. If it's the big toe, squeeze that down. If it's the little toe, push that one down. And release. Shake it out. Oh, it's hard, isn't it? You can really feel the obliques having to work. I can assure you these glutes are working really hard. So again, we're going to extend the hip. We're going to lift that other foot off the floor. The feet stay nice and parallel. We're going to reach down to the right side again. And again, we're working hard on the muscles that are supporting around the pelvis, giving that lift. And again, feel what's happening in that standing foot. The foot that's just come off the floor as well. Just have a notice. Was it cramping up slightly in this foot that's just off the floor? Are you able to stabilize? Are you able to lift? Keep your glutes fired in nice and tight. And again, drop slowly to the side. Again, keep that chest lifted. Keep pulling it, keep working it. Love this. Come on, keep going. You're doing so well on Zoom. Really fire these glutes up. Again, feel what's happening in that big toe to little toe. Are we keeping the strength through the body? Come on, tilt again. Oh, go on, let's have 2 more. Go on. Oh, this leg, these glutes are really screaming at me now. I feel it all the way through the standing leg, down to the calf, down to the ankle. Really working hard. And again, tilt. Again, keeping this foot off the floor. Can you balance and offset? Keep it nice, plane through your body. And release, shake it out. Grab a drink of water. Cheers. Well done. Kick that out. Good work. Okay. So grab yourself a mat. And from here, let's take this down to the floor. Okay. So laying on your right side, and let's just see what different angles we can get out of our hip. So we're going to take a side leg raise. We're going to keep our head down to the floor. We're going to feel what happens in the muscles around our hip. Okay? So let's just hold here for a moment. Now we want those feet facing each other, nice and parallel. Keeping the glutes nice and strong and tight. We're going to slowly lower those feet back towards each other. And from here, we're then going to lift straight back up and hold. Now, I really want you to fire everything in the glutes here. So glute medius here, working really hard with the TFL, trying to get the strength, the lateral movement of the body. Now, the easy thing to do here is just laterally rotate your foot. You'll sink back into your pelvis, into anterior tilt. I don't want you to do that. I want you to keep you on that side of that leg. And we're going to raise the top leg. And we're just going to hold. Now, if you can go higher, go for it. Hold it. Squeeze the glutes here still. Feel what's happening on the lateral side of your body. Then you're going to slowly, really slowly lower, but the foot doesn't rest. It just gets close to the other foot. And then you're going to lift again, strong. Again, hips drive forward, shoulders are back, chest lifted. Again, we're going to slowly lower those feet in towards each other. Again, at that low point, they're just going to meet, and then we're going to lift again. Keep the strength in the pull there, looking good. Hold it up. Keep it up there. Hold and hold. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lowering down. Don't let them touch if you can. Just do everything you can now to give me one more rep. Let's go. Lift. Strong lift. Oh, they're absolutely screaming at me. I'm not sure where you are. If you need to go a little bit higher to get that extra bit of engagement, go for it. But tighten the glutes. Drive your hips forward. 3, 2, 1. And slowly release. Let the knee tuck forward and roll forward onto the leg that's just been working. Just give a little massage out on the side glutes. Oh, absolute beast. Okay, let's shake that out. Let's change side. Give that left side just a little moment to recover. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to roll onto the left side. And again, this bottom leg, you can choose. You can have a little bit of flex in it if you want, or you can try and keep them side by side. I'll try and keep it side by side because I know it engages everything through the anterior side of my body. So again, I want to make sure that this top foot and the bottom foot are nice and parallel. And I've lifted up in a straight line. The glutes are firmly engaged here. And again, keep that straight line from your ear through your hip through to the ankle. The glutes firmly engaged. Now, if you need to lift higher, go for it. Keep it strong. Keep it pulled in tight and hold. 4, 3, 2, slowly lower. And again, those feet aren't to touch. They've got to keep apart. And we're going to lift again. We're going to go strong on the high lift. Again, feet nice and parallel. Glutes engaged. Slowly lowering. Lift again. Strong right in the backside here. Keep that strength through all the muscles, supporting the lift of the whole of the right leg. Oh, now it's screaming. Absolutely screaming. We're slowly lowering again. Can you hold it up? Go on, let's go. Lift, strong wide. Oh my goodness. Hold it. Keep going. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower and tuck the knee in. Roll over on towards that right knee. And again, just give a little massage out on that glute. Oh, killer. Really, really good workout. Excellent work. Okay, so rolling over onto your forearms and your press up position here. So on your forearms, and we're just going to be on our knees for the moment, knees and toes. We're going to extend the right leg away. So I'm going to lift up. I'm going to slowly lower it down. Toes just going to tap the floor, then we're going to lift up again. We're going to keep all these movements nice and strong. Every lower is about 4 to 5 seconds. Now, as you do this, you're going to feel this right leg is going to want to do a number of things. One is it's going to want to turn laterally, so the big toe is going to point further down towards the floor, and your little toes are going to come up towards the ceiling. The other thing is that you're going to find a bit of a tilt and a twist in the pelvis. So I want you to try and lock that pelvis nice and square, lifting strong through the hip muscles. And again, strong, big, high lift up behind. Slow control, lower back in. And again, big, strong lift. Slow, low down. One more here, let's go. 3, 2, 1. And release. Tuck your knees out wide. Sitting down on your shins. Feel a nice big extension through the lower back. Keep your toes together, knees out wide. Relax the forearms onto the floor. From here, extending the left leg, squaring the pelvis to the floor again, lifting high, slowly lowering that down. And again, lifting strong, slowly lowering that down. And again, that lower of the leg each time. We're keeping the leg as straight as we can. Really find the leg up high and strong, using all those gluteal muscles. Slowly lowering that down again. Three more here. 2 more here. Oh my goodness me. 1 more. And rest. Again, tucking the knees out wide, sitting back onto your heels. Feeling the lengthening through the lower back. And then releasing, rolling onto the right side this time. From here, nice straight line through the chest, through to the knees. So you're going to hit your heels up behind you. We're going to place our heels together, and we're going to lift that top knee up nice and high. Slowly dropping that knee back in. Now, can you do it with your feet apart? So you're really thinking about what's happening in the internal, external rotation of that hip joint. So each time that knee's coming up, facing the ceiling, and each time it's coming back in, the knee just taps the toe. Sorry, the knees just tap each other, and then keeping the toes apart, and we're just hinging here at that hip. So easy, slow rotations through the glutes. Backside nice and tight. Again, knees stay apart. We lift again, top leg. Lateral rotation again in that hip. Two more here. 1 more here. Strong lift. And slowly releasing. Shaking it out. Rolling over to the other side. Again, rolling into the left side. Again, want a straight line from the nose through to the knees. And we're going to keep the feet apart. And we're going to lateral rotate. And then let that knee come back together. Slow, controlled movements. Again, try and keep the feet apart as you're doing this exercise. You're trying to lift the whole of that hip, stabilizing on that internal external rotation. We're going to work 3 more here. Slow control, lift up high. Slow control, lower. 2 more. Last one. And release. Extending the leg out nice and straight. Rolling round to your front. Placing the knees out wide again. Rolling down into child's pose position. We're going to extend our arms away. From here, releasing, coming through into press-up position, taking the left knee up forward, kicking the left foot through to the right side of the body, extending the right leg, and falling down onto the forearms here. Put a nice deep stretch all the way through the lateral side of the hip. Before walking back out into press-up, kicking the right knee through, and extending the left knee and left leg. Rolling to the lateral premise of the right hip. So feel a nice deep stretch here, I certainly can. And from here, walking back out through into standing. Really, really well trained. Hope you enjoyed that training session. As always, if you did live, hashtag live. If you did replay, hashtag replay. As always, if I can help get in contact, let's get your training that you need to where you need to be. From there, shake up your hips, flex, a nice big stretch all the way through the back of your legs. Or coming back through into standing into what you're feeling is. Roll one way, roll back the other way. I'll see you next time for the next one. Grab your water. Well done. Well trained. Cheers. Awesome, guys. Well done. Gosh, you can definitely feel that one. Good workout.